The Pepsi Boys present the Unsuccessful Podcast with your boy Jam.
And your boy Rev.
Oh yeah, I should have shook it up a little bit.
I probably should have too, but I didn't want to lose the flavor.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice for the pod. Oh man, woo!
That's a good sponsor. For those new listeners, our show is comprised off of the listeners' favorite TV show episodes, and we pull suggestions to label the episode of the day. Today's episode is special. Today's episode comes from Star Wars fans worldwide. Why?
Oh, I don't know if we can do that.
Shout out!
Sorry, John C. Riley.
So, for anyone that's new to our show, our socials are Patreon at patreon.com/The Unsuccessful Podcast, IG at The Unsuccessful Podcast, TikTok at The Unsuccessful Podcast, Twitter at the.uns.pod, and Facebook at facebook.com/Unsuccessful Pod. Now, for those that have tuned into our previous episodes, we changed IG and TikTok usernames to make it a little bit more easy and consistent.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our name is entirely too long for Twitter, so we can't do anything about that.
Hey, but Elon, you can change that, bro.
Elon, he can change it. He can make it happen.
Come on, give me 20 characters, bro. I need extra 5 characters.
And as per usual, our shout outs for today. Well, first of all, we did say Star Wars fans worldwide, so shout out to the Star Wars community from back in the day.
Shout out to the Star Wars community in general.
Okay.
All right? Like, I don't want to bash new fans.
No, I'm not bashing.
Yeah. They're still fans, but they should be more. There should be more fans. There should be a lot more new fans now, plus old fans.
And we will get to that in a second. Today's a good one. So, our shout out, as per usual, is JMO. Thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. And today, we're going to have...
We got some special stuff for you.
We got a lot of good stuff
Subscribe
for you.
to the Patreon if you want to get the special access. You know
you
what I'm
want to
saying?
get behind the scenes, the prepping, how we do things.
What's this? Oh, I don't know. That's new. What is it? That's new.
Hey, who's that, bro?
That's my boy Batman.
And who's that, bro?
That's your boy Martian the Manhunter.
The best one.
First off, hey, wait, we don't gotta cover Aquaman. That's not the right Aquaman.
That's not the right Aquaman.
You see these guys? Last time I checked,
they were the OGs.
oh, why aren't we up there? Okay, but I didn't make the poster.
That's neither here nor there.
Actually, I didn't even buy it. I got it for free.
But hey, what's done is done.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's invite our listeners to our socials to share their favorite TV show, anime, movie maybe, so that they can be featured as a title to our new episode. However, the movie's a little bit different. Now, if you have a series, Porter, I can maybe work with that.
Yeah, we can work with that.
If yours has a book, if your movie has a book, we can do that.
We can do that.
Because they have chapters. I can break that up as an episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at me.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Read a book.
All right. So, topic for today is a two-parter kind of. Like many Star Wars characters, May the 4th be with you comes with an interesting origin story. The earliest use of the phrase was in 1978, 1 year after the release of Star Wars A New Hope. According to post by Lucas Seastrom, a Lucasfilm historian on the official website. Now, today is May the 4th, as the recording of the this podcast episode video.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a special one because today we're going to figure out what everyone in our circle knows about Jan.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Jamboree.
That's me?
Let me start off light. What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh man, I would say probably Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, because that fight scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan at that time
Iconic.
was just, bro, there was
I think
the movements, like, because the CGI at the time was, we all thought it was obviously amazing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like back in, what was that, 03, 04?
I don't know.
If I had to guess, maybe let's go 05. Let's go 05. But back then, it was like, it's always, at that time, it's always the state of the art. CGI.
Oh shit, you were right. 05.
Boom, locked it in, baby. So
This man right here.
like at that time, 2005, CGI was at its best. It was at its peak.
Yeah.
So we were able to get such an amazing looking fight. Because I don't want to bash the originals, because those are
I mean, they were made
beautiful.
in the 70s.
You know what I'm saying? Beautiful movies. I will never hate them. But it's like they weren't as technologically advanced as we were when I was 10, 11, 12, 13 years old when the movies were coming out.
Yeah.
And so it's like to see an act, because like the fight between Luke or Darth Vader and Obi-Wan when they're old is like boom, boom. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm watching every single time.
But the choreography wasn't involved.
Yeah, it wasn't. But when, oh my gosh.
When that movie came out and me and my brothers saw it, I remember, this is one core memory that I still have to this day. We went to Sam's Club after the movie theater, and we were literally
everybody, bro, everybody. Like it's and that is part of the. Now that I say that, I'm gonna just say it now. When these new movies came out, did you see little kids fucking fighting each other with their pretend lightsabers?
To be honest, I wasn't. It was during a period where I stopped going to the movie theater.
Yeah.
And I wasn't paying attention to what was coming out and what has released.
Right.
So I didn't know that it had released.
Okay.
And then when my brother told me, "Oh, did you watch it?" I was like, "Is it out yet?"
It's out?
He's like, "Yeah, it's been out." I said,
Let's win. Okay.
And so I was like, well, I never saw anyone acting out. And at the time, I think I was working at Katy Mills Mall.
Oh, so you would have been.
I would have been.
You would have been seeing someone acting it out.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of buzz on the internet.
Yeah, of course.
Twitter, all that shit was going.
But
was
you
popping
didn't.
off,
You
but
didn't see
physically.
little boys and girls
do what I did.
Do.
They weren't doing what I did.
They weren't blocking laser shots. They weren't doing none of that.
No, they were not.
Like my nieces and nephews, none of them were doing that. I don't even know. Okay, this is on me. I didn't take any. Well, first off, I'm an uncle, so I'm not finna take babies to go watch a movie.
Right.
Fuck that. I'm watching a movie. All right, I'm going for myself. I don't want to have to. I gotta go pee. Well, you better pee yourself, because I'm not finna miss this part. You know what I'm saying? Grab that cup.
Hey, hold it in on truck driver
You know
style.
what I'm saying? Grab that cup, boy. Let it flow.
Hey, empty that bottle and use it.
So yeah, no, that's not my responsibility. But I could have gone again and taken my nieces and nephews. The thing was, episode 7, hot garbage. Episode 8 broke my heart, and to this day, I haven't even seen episode 9.
Can you please tell me, or I know it.
You know it. Tell them.
Can you please tell them the story of when you went to the movie theater to watch? Was it episode 8 or episode 7? I think it was 8.
7.
7.
Oh no,
It was 8.
8.
Yeah.
8 is where my heart was broken. 2017. First, to understand this, I need to paint a picture for y'all.
Go ahead. I'm ready for it. Y'all better get ready for it.
Every single year, from the time I turned 10 to I was 23 or 4, I asked, can I please have the Star Wars collection on VHS? That's when it first started off. Can I get the collection on VHS?
Right.
No. Ask for my birthday. No. Ask for Christmas. No. Ask for my birthday again next year. No. Let's see. Ask for Christmas. No. Let's see. 10 long years. Yeah, I would watch the movies. You know, a friend's house or like, shout out to LimeWire.
Big shout out to
R.I.P.
LimeWire.
to the GOAT.
For those that downloaded FrostWire, I feel sorry for you.
I don't know what you were doing.
I don't know what your computer was thinking, letting you go in there.
Letting you download that, that's stupid. But so, I would download my movies, right? And so, it wasn't until I think it was 24. I want to say 24. I asked Laura and I said, I want this for my birthday. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh, okay. Right. It's $100 on Blu-ray. Yeah. Right. So I asked for my birthday and I was like, this is all I want for my birthday. I don't care about anything else. Right. So sure enough, birthday comes up. I get a whole bunch of things in my little gift box. Right. I got Batman v Superman extended edition, director's cut, the better version. Right. And then the
Batfleck for life.
And then sandals. I got Nike slides, socks. I love socks. And at the very, very, very bottom of the bag, the Star Wars collection. Every movie, 40 hours of bonus content. Yeah, 40 hours of bonus content. Oh. So just the whole thing, and I was like, I was so happy. Right?
Quick thing, I have to say it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get hate for it.
What's up?
Affleck was bomb.
Hey, look, I'm with you, bro. I agree. Hands wise, nobody's fucking touching him. No, nobody's touching him, bro. His hands are overpowered, bro. He putting it on every. First off, he's the only Batman to fight Superman and win. So I mean, you can't even. My boy, Christian Bale. Shout out to him, but he got his back broke by a bang. Last time I checked, his back got broke.
Hey, everyone likes to harp and hate on Batfleck, but I don't know. For me, as a lover of the detective comics, like he was a very good portrayal,
right?
Body build,
right?
Because back in the 90s,
they went for the body build. They achieved what they were going for that movie.
It was super super bulky, buff, but it still had a V curvature of some sort. It was a very obtuse V, but it was a V nonetheless.
I mean, because they were going off of the 1980 Dark Knight Returns comic book, is what Batman v Superman Batman was based off of. Yeah. The short ears, the short and stubby swollenness. I hit it to a T. I just wish that would have went with that baby blue and gray. Oh, that would have been so sick. That baby blue and gray.
The thing a lot of people don't know or really pay attention to is that Ben Affleck, who is very in tune with like the comic book world,
right,
actually did the research, and he actually he's friends with Kevin Smith for the longest time.
That's true. They are
friends.
When
they were doing the filming, of course, they still had a falling out or whatever, but they spent all the 90s together.
Yeah.
So, of course, if you're around Kevin Smith, Batman is being mentioned.
Got to be.
So he had knowledge. So he played the character correctly. I don't know why he gets the hate, but that's enough of my rambling on. I'm sorry, I just had to put it out there because
we'll do Batman Day another day, bro. We'll go deep into that one. So then, Laura got me the gift, right? And Laura hadn't even seen Star Wars at that point. She was not a Star Wars fan, or she wasn't a Star Wars fan, but she was just like, oh, I've never seen them, and I was like, oh, now we gotta watch them, right? We watch them. Boom, boom, boom. She falls in love. She ends up getting a Darth Vader tattoo, right? That's how much she ends up loving Star Wars, right?
After watching the original 3 or the
the original. She got that. So then we rewatch them. Like, so the new one's coming out. The Force Awakens coming out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's just rewatch them. Let's get refreshed. Let's get it going. Let's get like bam, 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 bam. Right?
Marathon night.
Exactly. So the 2 days before we start watching the movies, boom, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm ready.
You feeling it?
I'm ready. I'm like, bro, this movie's gonna go so crazy. I like J.J. Abrams was the director, and I was like, he did Star Trek. He did an amazing job with it. I'm not a Star Trek fan, so I don't know if he did an amazing job, but I really enjoyed those Star Trek movies. Them bitches was good.
You don't know the source material, but
I look,
you saw what you saw.
and I was impressed, and I enjoyed it, and
But maybe that's it. You didn't know the source material.
yeah. And
So maybe, possibly, the people that watch the Star
Trek feel the
feeling-
same way that I feel. And so then we go watch The Force Awakens. And I was like, at first watch, I was excited, right? Because the Millennium Falcon was flying around and CG was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we here now. We here now. That shit was beautiful. It looked.
We in realism.
It looked so real, right? And I was like, yo, this is so crazy. Oh my gosh, what? The visuals, Kylo Ren, just like, all that was just like, boom, boom. It was so sick. Everything was so sick. Then I bought it, and I watched it again, and I was like, oh, how the fuck did Rey fly the Millennium Falcon by herself when it said it needs 2 people to be a pilot? Chewbacca and Han Solo both need to be flying together as a team to make that shit fly. And she was able to do that shit by herself.
Cap.
Right? But I wasn't paying attention because I was just like, oh wow, the movie looks so fucking good.
You were
and
enamored
I'm
with
like,
the
what the
visuals.
fuck? They just pulled one over on me. How the fuck that happened? Right? I was like, okay, that's cool. And then they're dropping all these little hints, right? And none of them end up becoming true. So that was even worse. And so I'm like, yo, this movie kind of sucks. Right? And then the fight scene between Rey and Kylo, I was already mad when I left the theater. Right? I was like, okay, maybe it is possible that she could have won. But I was like, but where do they go from there? If you beat your main bad guy in the first movie, what do you do for the next movie? What do you do for the third? What do you do for the third movie? And I was just like, I don't know.
Do you feel like it was rushed?
No, it wasn't rushed. They just didn't have.
No. Not production. Rushed as far as storyline.
No, the storyline. No, it was a good storyline. No, it was not a good storyline. It was trash storytelling in general. It was not rushed. The pacing was good. It was just poorly written. It was just trash written. Right? It's like, I don't care how strong of a woman you are. I do not care. If you literally pick up a lightsaber day one, one day, and you like, oh, I'm gonna pick this thing up, picks it up, you're not beating somebody who's trained their entire life for this moment. You're not beating them. Now make it a man. You're definitely not beating them. If it was a woman, you might have had a chance because you're equally strength because you're women.
Yeah.
Right? But as soon as it's a guy, Kylo Ren is a male who's been training to fight with Luke Skywalker, his uncle.
Yeah.
If I train Zechariah to fight and he gets folded in his first fight by a woman who just learned how to not even learned how to fight, who just picked up the same tool he's been using his entire life and gets beat. That ain't no nephew of mine. I'ma disown that nigga real quick. Fuck that. You ain't losing on my watch, son. But so that hurt. I was like, all right. The Last Jedi comes out. And I'm like, okay. They changed the directors. I was like, okay, bet. Change the directors. Maybe we're gonna get a better story. Maybe we're gonna go in a different direction. They're gonna absolve of their sins from the last movie. And I was like, let's go.
Tell me what happened.
I don't like dressing up for movies because it's like nerd, right?
Right.
Tell me why my dumb ass said, you know what, I'm gonna dress up for this movie. I had my nice little homemade Jedi cloak with my lightsaber that I had just bought a couple hours before because I was like, yo, I can't find a lightsaber anywhere. Found the guy on Craigslist, sold me 2 lightsabers for $100. I was like, that's a fucking bet. And they were the legit lightsabers, not those stupid. It was the ones that turn on and make the effects. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go, right? I don't even need to get in on how bad that movie was. That movie was so dog shit. That movie was legit the second worst Star Wars movie of all time. Because the one that came after was the worst Star Wars movie of all time. But I still haven't seen it. But I've read every single leak and I was staying up to date because I was like, I'm done. I'm done. So I went into the movie theater and I came out with a crushed soul. Head hung low. Walking slower than I usually walk. Dragging my lightsaber on the floor like a little kid. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't support a company that so willingly will take a shit on their loyal fans.
Oh, shit.
I just can't support that. So it's like, back to the original point. My nieces and nephews don't lightsaber fight. And now that I say that, I'm mad that I went to go watch Spider-Man No Way Home. Now that I say that, I regret it. I regret going.
Why?
Because fuck Disney. Bro, I regret it. I regret it so much. I wish my nieces and nephews would Star Wars lightsaber fight with each other.
Instead, they're just...
Yeah, Zechariah literally makes the best Spider-Man noises. You know what I'm saying? He knows what a lightsaber is, but you know why he knows what a lightsaber is? Because I showed him.
You know what's crazy? My daughter's the same way.
Right?
She knows Spider-Man. She doesn't know Star Wars.
The same company that owns Marvel, the same company that built a legacy over 10 years, couldn't even do 3 movies right. The same movie. The same company, bro.
And so, in return, what has happened?
I have gone on a strike. I will not support Disney in any form or fashion. And now that they bought Toei Animation, I don't even know if I can watch Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super.
They bought it?
They bought it. Disney bought Toei Animation.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I just learned that the other day.
Shit.
Yeah. That's how serious I take it. That's
Dragon Ball Z?
Vegeta.
Okay, for those that don't know, this man is a die-hard Vegeta fan. I mean,
Die hard, bro.
I love Vegeta because as far as like morals and like his willingness to like, he's a dude that he knows he ain't got a shot, but he's still gotta throw hands.
He's gonna throw hands regardless of
He
the
is the
outcome.
best father.
Best. Second best. Piccolo.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But Piccolo's not a dad, so Vegeta.
Piccolo is a great stepfather. The best.
Yeah, the best stepfather. Number 1, for sure.
But as far as father of the year,
Yeah.
that goes to Vegeta.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wow. So you're really gonna just...
I can't.
Is that why you haven't been playing Dragon Ball Legends?
No, I just haven't been Dragon Ball Legends because it takes too much of my time. But so, yeah. I don't watch anything on Disney Plus.
All right.
I haven't watched The Mandalorian, even though everybody says, it's so good, you gotta watch it. And I'm like, everybody knows Baby Yoda. Everybody knows Baby Yoda. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not.
You're just mad.
I'm just mad at the characters that they put in the goddamn movies. Have no... If you ask any of my nieces and nephews, they have no fucking idea who Rey is, who Poe is, who Finn is, who Kylo is. They don't know who Snoke is. They don't even know who Luke Skywalker is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these movies failed to bring in more fans.
Right.
They failed to do that.
And the shows.
And the shows are doing it. But it's like, okay, I don't give a fuck about no show. Like, I don't like watching TV shows. I want to watch movies. Give me everything in 2 hours, and I don't want to do 10 hours. That's too much time commitment.
I mean, I would agree with you, but I've been shows like it's no one's business, and I've watched and rewatched all the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, well, see now, Lord of the Rings, bro. I will watch Lord of the Rings.
And see, in that classic debate, Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars.
Oh, it's over now.
It's over.
It's over now. It's over.
Lord of the Rings takes the crown.
Even if you say the Hobbit movies aren't that good, right? The Hobbit movies are way better than the new movies. If you put the Disney trilogy against the Hobbits, I'd rather watch the Hobbits.
That's true.
And the Hobbits aren't bad.
It's not.
But it's not. It's not the original trilogy.
trilogy.
That original trilogy is fucking unmatched, bro.
Untouched, bro.
It is
Untouched.
so great. The story, like, even if they somehow all of a sudden found new footage that they never had before to make 3 new 4-hour-long movies, I'd watch all them bitches, bro. Every single one. Give me the footage. Give me the footage.
Give me the extended cut, director's cut.
The super extended directo.
Give me the Peter Jackson cut.
Yeah, exactly. Give me the hidden behind the fridge cut. The oh snap, I lost this a long time ago.
The lost footage, the lost tapes. Lord of the Rings. 2 hours of more walking.
Exactly. Give me all of it.
Damn. And so, okay, so what is your new thing now? So when it comes to, like, if someone says, hey,
What will it take for me to watch it? Wait. Yeah. Oh, Jam. This movie's coming out. Nah. Can't do it. Well, what's it gonna take for you to go watch this movie? I need a goddamn apology. That's what I need. Look at me, Disney. Look at me. Apologize to your boy. All right? Be like, dear Mr. Jamboree Gomez, we sincerely apologize for breaking your heart. We want to make it up to you. Here is I don't know, anything. And on top of that apology, they need to say, oh yeah, and episode 7, 8, and 9, they're not canon.
just like that.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Just like that. And, didn't they...
And I never want to pay for a Star Wars movie again. I want to see the rest of them for free for life.
Including the shows.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about the shows. I still don't.
Well, if they uncanon...
If they uncanonize...
Yeah. Didn't they uncanonize...
Make Jon Favreau a director for the movies. And that's an apology. I'll take that as an apology.
Didn't they uncanon Clone Wars, or which one was it? They had
Your brother did say something about that.
Yeah, because my brother was going on with it.
Alan,
Aside from this man right
Alan.
here, Alan, my brother,
True.
which you can find on twitch.tv/JackFRepper. He is by far the biggest Star Wars fan I know. And I think out of anyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Out of anybody that I don't know personally, yeah, number one for sure.
Because the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, he went deep. I'm talking about replayed the games several times over, spent a whole bunch of time just researching backstory, lore. This man went balls deep.
Balls deep.
Girth deep. He went in. So I know specifically that this man, he's about it. He's about it. And so when he started talking about all the Star Wars stuff, like I mean, I have a bias with the original. For me, the original came as 1, 2, 3 because I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know 7 or 6.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
I didn't know 4, 5, 6 because I didn't have anyone like a friend of mine that watched them or like a dad or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was oblivious to that, but I knew that 1, 2, and 3 had come more. Well, 1 was coming out, and I was like, "Ooh, Star Wars, what's this?"
Heck yeah, and bro, Darth Maul, bro, Darth Maul, bro.
No. Darth Maul is cool and all, but my favorite to this day, Qui-Gon Jinn.
You Qui-Gon?
I'm
Really?
Qui-Gon.
You rock like that?
I rock like that.
I could have swore you would have been a Darth Maul guy.
Hey man,
Black and red, bro.
I know. Look,
But you weren't black and red at the time.
black and red.
You weren't
My
black
case on my phone, black and red. Hat, black and red.
But you weren't black and red at the time.
I think I've always been black and red. I've always liked the combination of the colors. But Qui-Gon's presence,
Yeah.
he really feels like a master.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And it's like you immediately understand like this guy is the one you look up to.
It's like, yeah, it's like, you know, that's Master Qui-Gon.
You know that's
Jinn.
Master Qui-Gon Jinn.
And then between Anakin and Obi, it was brothers. It was never a master, like, that was his master, but it never felt like a master Padawan
It felt like a friendship.
It was best friends, brothers kind of situation. That's what it was. But, you know, everybody knows Qui-Gon Jinn was... Qui-Gon was the guy, bro. Qui-Gon was the guy.
And when he lost against Darth Maul,
oh my god,
I was like, wait a minute,
bro. I was so sad.
I was like,
I almost cried. I ain't even gonna lie to you, little 10-year-old Jam or however old I was, bro. I was about to. I'm about to. Cry.
I was looking at the film like this.
I thought he was gonna be in some more movies, bro. I was like, first off, Liam Neeson's not losing in a real fight. Okay?
No.
They fucked up with that. It should have been somebody else.
But it
could have been anybody else.
He hates the Star Wars series. He hates that he was part of Star Wars, but did he give a good performance? Oh my god.
Oh, like he did such a good job that in the comics they did Qui-Gon like him.
Yeah. That's how you know you
killed that shit.
So that was me.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, like the original film, like for me, my original was episode 1.
Okay.
So I saw Qui-Gon, I was like,
that's the guy.
I want to be like that.
That's the guy. That's cool.
Yeah. But
and there it is. That's it. You know what I'm saying? These new movies never had that. Oh, I want to be like him. They didn't.
They do that for Kylo, but
Kylo was the best thing that happened to this new Kylo. Kylo is the only reason I even gave the second movie a chance. Because I was like, oh, I gotta see what's gonna happen with Kylo.
Right?
I got to.
But
Adam Driver did an amazing job.
Oh,
phenomenal actor.
My brother swears by Adam Driver.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alan, I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that.
It's sad. Like, I'll admit something. I haven't seen the new movies.
You don't need to. They're fucking garbage.
No, but I'm saying as far as like context wise,
yeah.
Like a lot of this is coming as a surprise to me.
Okay.
So I didn't know, and I told my brother, hey, watch them. You tell me how you feel about it. And he watched them, and he's an Adam Driver fan, so he was like, oh, it was great, whatever.
Nah.
But I needed to hear it from him.
From an honest point of view.
Yeah. No offense to you, Alan, but you kind of like to embellish a little bit.
When I tell why I hate it, I don't embellish on the things that I saw with my eyes. Like everything I told you about the movies is what happened.
Damn, that's fucking sad.
Yeah, this was no lies were told. Like, because I can't lie about the things that I dislike about the movies. Can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're there. They have been put into the film. And you know when The Last Jedi, you value training, right? Like fighting.
Right.
That's like one of your things. You hitting the punching bag and, warm ups, jujitsu, like all that.
Yeah.
This stupid ass bitch was training on a rock, like swinging her lightsaber at a rock. I don't remember why, but she was standing in a bear stance, like squatting and holding the lightsaber. In a fight, you don't make yourself as wide as possible. Your goal is to make yourself as small as possible.
Smaller the target.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. She's standing in full bear squat mode, grabs the lightsaber, and starts swinging stupidly like this. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like,
what was she training for?
I don't fucking know. Why do you need to train if you already beat the homie without training? What are you training for? You beat the only other person who holds a lightsaber already. Who the fuck you training to fight?
Her thoughts?
There's nobody left to fight.
That's fucking sad.
Yes.
Were they trying to recreate the scene on A New Hope?
I don't know what they were trying to recreate because they didn't do that. that was some stupid training montage. It was terrible. It was terrible. Oh, it was. The movie was so bad. The only reason I didn't walk out is because Laura didn't want to walk out. This is the only reason why I didn't want to walk out.
Why did you want to walk out?
I don't know. She wasn't as heartbroken as I was. Makes sense. She was only 3 years deep in her Star Wars love. You know what I'm saying?
So she still had a little bit of hope.
Because my uncle put me. Oh, shout out to my Uncle Mark again. Uncle Mark put me on. He was like, "Oh, you seen Star Wars yet?"
What's that?
Oh, we're gonna watch it. And I went home and I was like, I love Star Wars.
Thing of all time.
I told my mom, mommy, Uncle Mark showed me Star Wars. And then my mom was like, oh, that's so cool. I love Star Wars. Blah, 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 right? And so when the new movie comes out, my mom, my dad have 4 kids, which is not cheap to go to the movies with 4 kids. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Don't you got to go use the bathroom? That's right. I do. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Where's it at? That way?
Lose your way on purpose.
Mm-hmm. So, we go, right? And like I said, me and Jazz out here pretending we have lightsabers.
The good old days.
Oh, man.
Just to get your heart broken.
Just to get my heart broken. If I could make a time machine, I would make a time machine. I'd be like, Jam, don't go watch these movies. And he would be like, why? And I was like, look at my arms. Do you see a Star Wars tattoo? No, you don't. You only see a Batman tattoo, man. Stay strong. Stay strong.
Man, that's sad. And what's even sadder though is that I don't even feel like I can get my daughter into watching the films either.
Don't, because it's a waste of time. This is what I say. Watch the originals.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then tell her there's nothing after that. It ends. Nothing came after.
And then she gets older and she's like, oh, why'd
you lie to me?
I did it for your own good. Man. Yeah. But, I mean, my brother swears by them.
Your brother can swear by whatever he wants. He's wrong.
Sorry, bro. It'd be like that.
Look, I love you, Alan. I say with love.
Don't listen to him. He's lying. No, he's saying with love.
I hate you. I hate you.
You don't really get any memorable moments like that either.
Yeah, I couldn't quote a single line from the movie.
Fuck. And that was the biggest thing with with my original 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Because like it's so many quotes.
Yeah.
Regardless if they were cheesy, corny, or whatever, it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But there was a quote.
Yeah.
I don't like Sam. It's cold.
I was just about to say.
And it gets everywhere.
But then, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that that what was his name? Anakin. What's the actor's name?
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen. Do you think he actually did a good job with the original 3?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's debate. Like there's always been debate how trash he was as Anakin.
Nah.
But I think that the reason why he acted quote unquote poorly was because Anakin was at a young age was very like outgoing. It's like, oh, you know, I have my one track mind on being a good pod racer.
Yeah.
But then as he grew up and he started learning that he's gonna become a Jedi,
you have to live a certain way.
It's completely foreign. It's different, so he doesn't know.
I can't love my mom. Oh, y'all got me fucked up.
So I think he did what was necessary as far as the role was concerned.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, some lines could have been delivered a little bit better, but I mean,
that's true. But he was still like, I don't know what he was in before that. I can't say it. Don't quote me, but I would say that was his first leading role. That had to be. There was no way that he was fucking acting before that.
Yeah, I don't
he might have been child acting.
I can go ahead and check while you.
But I would definitely say that at the time. I mean, and then you got to put in to, like you were saying, that perspective of his specific point of view or not point of view, but like how how Anakin has to be, you know. And I still swear by it. He did a great job. I wouldn't say he did a phenomenal job. He did a great job. Ewan McGregor, though.
Oh.
Ewan McGregor, though. My boy Obi-Wan Kenobi, bro.
Take a bow to you, sir.
I will say.
Ian McGregor.
Yeah, I will say that trailer for Kenobi almost had me like, yo, I might get Disney Plus. But, you know, when we were just talking about my nieces and nephews don't Star Wars, they don't lightsaber fight each other, I was like, can't. I fucking can't. Until I get an apology and my nieces and nephews lightsaber fight with each other because of a movie, not because of me. Because they saw Star Wars and want to be a Jedi or want to be a Sith, then I will do whatever Disney puts out. I'll go watch it.
I think you're right. His first leading role.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, leading role. Because he might have been in some TV shows.
It was a Higher Ground, which was released in 2000, and Trapped in a Purple Haze, which is also released in 2000.
Those are like feature films, or those are like shorts?
I think they are featured. No, shows.
Shows? Yeah, no. I'm talking about big screen, motherfucking. It's Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? This hurts. It doesn't get bigger than Star Wars, and that used to be a true sentence. You know what I mean? But now it does get bigger than Star Wars. It used to be, oh, you got cast in a Star Wars film? Oh, now it's, you got casted in a Marvel film? Oh.
Yeah, the scales have shifted towards Marvel.
It's like everybody wants to be in Marvel. I don't blame you. Go ahead, get the money, man. It's whatever.
I mean, yeah.
And it's the same company. It's the same goddamn company. And that's why I will never support Disney.
Yeah, wow.
Never.
Powerful
I
statement.
regret going to see No Way Home even more now. Now that I'm talking about, now that I think about everything that I've said and thought of. Breaks my heart. Even more. So,
For all those Star Wars fans, go ahead and leave your comments down on any of wherever you're listening to our podcast. We do have our social medias, which we did post, or I did say in the beginning of the show, and just go ahead and let us know your thoughts. Do you agree with the fact that they did fuck up as far as the?
Oh damn! I fucked up the camera.
Yeah. As far as the way that Disney went about the movies.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, and if you're for it, I would like to know why.
Or did you think that the movies were amazing? They were the greatest movies of all time.
You're wrong, but
I ain't saying. But if you do think that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Rey is the greatest. Oh, Finn is the greatest.
Finn was cool.
Finn was cool. Poe was cool. Kylo was fucking amazing.
Fucking great.
Han Solo, R.I.P.
Han Solo was good.
Chewie.
Obi.
I don't think he was in them.
He was in the third.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
I didn't either, but I saw the trailer.
I don't give a fuck. My bad, bro. That came off real bad.
Hey man, you feel a certain type of way. It's cool, man. Hey, look,
my bad, bro. My bad.
No,
You saw it in the trailer. You saw it in the trailer. I'm sorry.
I wish I didn't see the trailer. Oh, that's getting posted on TikTok.
For sure.
That's getting posted on TikTok.
For sure. Oh,
Speaking
man.
of, I finally did get around to posting a video on TikTok, which had, today's like teaser topic.
Mm-hmm.
For those that, were following us on Instagram or TikTok. Both of those, I went ahead and posted a video, and may the 4th be with you. So for those, shout out. So we were having a discussion earlier today on the table where we were talking about a certain person, or we were talking to a certain person about a certain situation.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
We said something that we were like, oh, we gotta say this in the pod.
Oh shit! I don't remember what I said.
Damn.
Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Damn it!
I don't either, bro.
Oh.
It was good too because we were laughing so fucking hard about it. Or was it about a certain person, or was it we were doing something around that time?
Was it the fight? No, it wasn't the fight.
No, it wasn't a fight. It was something else.
Damn.
If it pops up, it pops up. If not, well,
I'm sorry, guys.
damn, that was good content right there.
That was funny.
It was. But, all right. So we know your disdain for Disney now,
Yeah.
and everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. See, I didn't watch any of those films, so I don't know how bad they fucked up. All I know is that I know you. You're my best friend, 15 years strong, and plus. I just never cared to watch them after what you told me, because I knew you were passionate about this, and if something didn't sit right with you, it's not something I want to see.
I legit was telling people to stop I was like, after The Last Jedi came out, I told people, don't go watch the next one. It's gonna be trash. They're like, no, it's not. It might be good. It's not gonna be good, bro. They literally given you 2 movies that were not good. How all of a sudden is the third one gonna be good? Where is it gonna come from?
The first 6, though,
Golden, bro. I love them so much.
What is your favorite moment?
Favorite moment?
Out of all 6.
would have to say when Luke is training on Dagobah and he's trying to learn how to like force lift. He's trying to lift up a rock and he's like trying to focus and he can't do it. And then you see his X-Wing start to lift up out the water. His ship starts to lift up out the water. Yoda, who's a puppet at the time, like they puppet his eyes to like, whoa, open up, like how impressed he was.
Yeah.
And then like he's like trying, and then like he doesn't feel like he's doing anything, so he like stops it, and then the ship goes back down, and then the rock drops, and he was like, I can't do it. Like, bro, you was literally doing better. You were doing way better than you thought, bro. You was lifting the ship, bro. You was lifting the ship. That one, and then I don't. You know me. Everybody knows me. I don't like music like that.
Yeah.
But there's a certain song that plays on the fight scene between Luke and Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi. And it's so, like, you can feel the sadness and the pain when they're fighting.
A Jedi's Fury.
Is that it?
A Jedi's Fury?
Click it. I don't know. See if we get demonetized. Ooh, that might be it. Yes! Go back. Okay, stay right there. You feel that, right? The tension. You feel that tension building. Mm-hmm. Right now, they haven't even swung yet. Now they're. Yeah. From a song! And I like music like that. This is a father and son fighting each other. Oh, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry.
Let me turn it up real quick. I need to see tears. We need the content, bro. We need the content.
Bro. But you hear that?
Yeah.
Bro, and they're fighting each other? That right there. Scratch that. That's number one.
Oh,
that's number one.
My favorite moment, well, I guess I would have to say moments, was anytime the Count Dooku was on.
Oh, that dude was cold.
His delivery of those lines and his voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then at the time, like back in the day, around 2016, man, I sound old as shit. 2014, 2016, around that time is when I discovered Logic.
Oh, okay.
His mixtapes. And I listened to it and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Your Jedi powers.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Pull it up.
But yeah, those snippets of his voice are just
Yeah. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but like these movies don't have those moments. They don't have those moments, bro.
Oh, and there was also a part in that. There was a part at the end of that song that also has another line from Dooku. Probably not that song, but either way,
Yeah.
You interfered with our plans for the last time.
Yes.
His delivery, his acting. At the time, I was very young, but I could recognize something that was really, really good.
Yeah. Okay.
And his performances, especially too, because I was approaching teenager, or like I was preteen, approaching teenager status. When the games came out on PS2.
Oh, the games were so good.
So good. Battlefield. Original PS2. Ooh. Battlefield. Ooh. Oh my God! Yes.
Yes.
And the other Star Wars one, it was I think a single player Star Wars, and Count Dooku was on there, and his line.
I think that was Kenobi. I think they had a Kenobi game.
It wasn't Kenobi.
No.
It was a Star Wars game.
Okay.
It was a Star Wars game.
Alan, tell us what game we're talking about.
Yeah, he knows. He definitely knows because he. I think that was one of the first games that he would like play extensively. And after that, it would be Devil May Cry, and then it would be Unleashed, Star Wars Unleashed.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a question for you. I'm talking about games. Is there a game when you guys were growing up that Alan was better than you at? Or were you always better than him growing up? Because I'm sure now he would probably. There's some games that he can beat you at.
I can't. Okay. There's a game called Phantom Dust.
Okay.
At the time when we had an Xbox, right? Mm-hmm. And there was this game called Phantom Dust. And the way you played that game was a little different than like regular fighting games.
Okay.
Because it was fighting in the sense of like you go 1-on-1 against the person, but it also used points and cards to throw out attacks, like spells.
Okay.
So I think he was better at me in that one. If I had to remember it clearly, Phantom Dust, I think I would lose more than I would win. But fighting games, no chance. Brute Force didn't have PvP, so that doesn't count. It was more co-op.
But that game was fun though, bro.
It was fun. Halo,
we had 4, so we got to be all 4 characters.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, boy.
Dude.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Who was your favorite to use?
Tex. That's the boy.
Texas.
That's the boy.
Mine was Brutus.
Brutus, that was Jackson. That was Jackson. That boy would go to that like invisible rage mode and just run through everybody. I don't remember who the chicks were, but I got 2 sisters.
They were there.
They know.
Yeah, Brute Force was really.
That was the game right there.
Halo, no shot.
Oh, you had no shot, or
no?
They had
he had no shot.
Okay.
No, this is before Marcus could even hone his skills.
Oh, Marcus.
Now.
Bro, I'm not playing Marcus.
Triple kill right there.
I'm not lining up against Marcus, bro. Don't line me up.
FPS?
No, sir.
That man.
No, sir.
Nah, I can't. Just thinking about going up against him.
But you know what, though? I feel like if we have a PC, maybe.
No.
No?
No. He's got more time trained.
Fuck, you're right.
And we're old, have no time. Like, if we were to make it to the point where we get PCs, we won't have enough time to like really start like honing our skills. Marcus has been doing it for so long. He's got
It's
that.
just natural now.
Yeah, it's so natural he doesn't even think about it. And he plays Tarkov.
He does play Tarkov, that's true.
So he's played Tarkov, he's played what's that one it is like a survival game.
That's not Tarkov?
It's not Tarkov. It is Rust.
Oh,
Rust. He used to have like a group, and he would learn all the techniques on how to build like a really impressive, almost impenetrable force. It was something called honeycombing the fortress. So you would line the
I know honey potty.
He would line it to look like a honeycomb on the inside, so it'd have a lot of infrastructure that they'd have to destroy before they can get into it. Yeah, it was fucking intense.
That's what's up.
So I was like, all right, well, you got that. And it was especially around the time when he wasn't working as much or didn't work at all.
So he just had free time gaming it up.
However, if either one of my brothers once ever challenged me on Final Fantasy 14 PvP,
fucking
it's over.
Bring them out.
Anything that has to do with
Soul Calibur, fucking bring out the controllers, bro.
Just look at me, think about me. Who is my go-to for Soul Calibur?
I don't remember the guy's name, but the guy with that big ass demon sword for sure. I don't know his name though.
That was my brother.
Oh, that was your brother?
That was Anna.
I don't remember any of the characters. I couldn't even tell you.
Mitsurugi.
I don't know who that is.
Katana guy.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Long hair.
Yeah.
Katana.
That's you.
Him and Keelik. Where's the guy with the staff?
Okay. Yeah, you gotta tell me the weapon because I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't play Soul Calibur like that. I was more of a Street Fighter guy.
Both of those were my go-tos, and sometimes I would use the Bruce Lee looking motherfucker with the fucking nunchucks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shit. So those were my go-tos. I didn't really go aside of that, but when I did, I'd button mash and somehow win.
We played Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
and
DC.
oh, DC versus Marvel.
No. DC Universe. Or not?
No.
Well, that was an MMO.
DC versus Mortal Kombat.
There was that one too.
That one was.
But the one we were playing, right before we moved into the Deborah house, we used to play a one that was like, it had Lobo, had
Injustice.
Injustice. Yeah, it was Injustice.
I'm up. Oh, Injustice.
I used to slay on
Bro,
Injustice.
Injustice was the game, bro.
All right,
Injustice
so
was the game.
for context, right? Me and Jam, we're really good at fighting games. Some might say we're on par. And to show
It
that,
depends on the game. I would say you're here and I'm like, I'm there. I'll put you above me.
nah.
I'll put you above me.
For what game?
Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah, no.
Soul Calibur. It's not. No, I'm not.
Soul Calibur,
But I'm
like,
saying,
right
like, if we take in all the games,
right.
I'll put you like.
Oh, put it at an average.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll put you just slightly ahead
I
of
see
me.
that. Soul Calibur helps boost that.
Yeah, for sure. You take out Soul Calibur.
Take out Soul Calibur, we're about like right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
You're, I would say you're probably better than me at Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, that's my shit.
We are close. I take like maybe like 1 point advantage on Injustice.
Yeah, I'll give you that because I only use Batman.
You only use Batman. I had all the other characters that I would use.
I didn't use. If you put Batman in a game,
That's
bro,
the
I
only-
can't pick anybody else. I'll be like,
What's all this?
I feel guilty if I don't pick Batman. I have to pick Batman. And then I feel bad because then I have to learn how to play Batman. Because I hate losing with Batman. Oh my gosh.
All right, this will determine
Oh,
who's better.
okay.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Have we played Street Fighter against each other?
Street Fighter 4, I had it.
Oh, that's right.
My go-to was Ken.
Oh, I don't have American flag tattoo. Colonel Guile. That's the boy.
I think
Guile was my guy.
I don't know. I'm not sure, right? Because if we were to start up Street Fighter 4 right now,
I'd have to. I'm so rusty. I'd get my ass.
I am
whipped.
too.
Okay, bet. Which is button mashing then.
But I remember at the time when we were playing it heavily, like
Uh-huh.
going up against each other, I had already been playing it.
That's true. That is true.
So like Ken was like, I was
'Cause
doing
you-
the double.
Because
Hadouken.
you had the game, and I didn't have Street Fighter on my PS4.
So maybe like
I'll
a.
give you that. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, you were right.
Okay.
But Mortal Kombat,
Oh, Mortal Kombat's my game.
I couldn't. I would use the hardest to use characters. I would use Shang. What the fuck is his name? The one with the fucking slicing hat.
Kung Lao,
Kung Lao. What the fuck was I thinking of?
Shang Tsung,
Oh,
who's also hard to use too.
he is
Well,
hard.
kind of hard to use.
I never use him though.
He's not hard to use. He just sucks.
It was him. I would use Kung Lao. I would use Scorpion, and I would use.
Everybody uses Scorpion. Scorpion, or if you, I mean, I don't want to say.
I would spam the fucking telephone.
I don't want to say I don't respect or don't disrespect. I don't. If you're using Scorpion or Sub-Zero, it's like okay, all right. you don't know how to play the game.
Damn, like that, son?
That's how it is in the Mortal Kombat community. I promise you. I promise you. Everybody's like, it's like, okay, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Liu Kang, and what's that chick's name? Sonya. If you're using any of these four, it's okay.
What about Jax? Jax was kind of.
Oh no, Jax is. If you can use Jax, you get my respect.
Marcus.
You get my respect. If you can fuck with Jax, bro. Jax's combos. Woo, that boy Jax be hitting the combos, bro. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
There you go.
That makes sense. His guys, his punching combos. Bah, 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 bah.
I remember in what was I just thinking of? Tekken.
Oh, Tekken. Bro, I haven't played Tekken in a long time.
For me, no one was touching me on Tekken. No one was touching me on Tekken. I would use Miguel.
We never played Tekken against each other.
I could have sworn we did. That was just me and my brother.
Yeah, it was just you and your brothers.
Me and Miguel, like this. He's the only character that I learned all of his moveset. So Miguel, that was mine. Feng Mao, that was me too.
This is how I know we haven't played. Who's my character?
Oh yeah.
This is how I know. Because if you know me, you know who I am.
Yeah.
So guess my character.
Okay. Ooh. Which second though?
Let's go from the originals.
Tekken 1?
2 or 3.
Let's go Tekken 3, right? So, if we're going off
I'm sure he's in all of them.
Oh, Brian Fury was one of my favorites.
Oh, Brian Fury was cold. He was cold.
So Eddie Gordo,
Eddie was cold. Oh, bro.
Hey, that's Will.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know what the Tekken community is like, but I feel like Eddie is like Sub-Zero and all those guys.
You were probably Kazuya. No? Kuma?
No.
Oh no, not Kuma. King?
Yes, sir. That's bro, the wrestler, bro. Bro, been chunking them niggas across the screen, bro. That's my boy. Me and King, we rock like that.
Lei Wulong, Hwoarang,
and Martial Law. Martial Law was cold too, right? Is he in Tekken?
Forest Law, Martial Law.
Oh, maybe it is Forest Law. Or maybe I might be tripping.
Martial Law, no. Well,
the one that looks like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that's Forest Law.
Okay.
Forest Law, and then Lei Wulong, which is the Jackie Chan one.
Yeah.
Him, Lei Wulong, Eddie Gordo, Brian Fury, Miguel, and Hwoarang were like, that's my pick.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
It was just King for me. That was my boy. It was one, I always, this sounds bad. But I always consider myself, like, what do I call I call myself King of the Castle.
That's right.
And I call Theodore Prince of the Castle. So it's like, I always felt like the king of wherever I go.
It's true.
You know?
I'm your loyal jester.
And so when
I'm your loyal jester.
Guess,
and, no, because this translates to,
okay,
for your presidency run.
Oh, okay. See?
VP.
You know, exactly. So it's like, I've always felt, because I hate when I'm the youngest, not the youngest, but not the oldest in a group.
True.
And it's like, so everybody I know is younger than me.
I'm quite the opposite. I don't like being the oldest.
You don't like being the oldest? What? Bro, hell no. The only person that I got along with that was older than me, and this is a legit RIP. Like, legit, my boy did pass away. And he was like the only person that like I felt like a friendship towards, that I didn't mind him being older than me. Yeah. His name was Michael. We met at Five Below. He had just moved from Virginia, and he was a cool ass dude. He was Salvadorian. And I was like, oh man, that's what's up. He brought some pupusas to work
Oh!
one time. I said, bro, you gonna have to slide. Right, so he slid me some on them. His mom made it. Them bitches was so good, bro. But like, that was the only person that I ever like had a friendship with that I did not mind being younger than. But legit R.I.P. Like COVID got him, bro. Took him out the game.
Fuck.
Left behind his, I think, 3 kids. It was sad. That's the boy.
If you were to say, hey, I want to get someone into a specific movie genre, right? Or like movie series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring it back to Star Wars for a little bit.
Okay.
If you were to give them the option of, hey, you can either watch them like this, or watch these to, look at the disappointment and then watch the good stuff.
Oh, that's good. That's smart.
So the layout that I'm saying is 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Which is the original.
The original.
the way it's supposed to. The way it came out. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is chronological.
Right.
Right, and then 7, 8, 9.
I would go 1, 2, 3. A Star Wars story, Rogue One, in between 5, right before 5, and then actually, let me think. I go, where's Han Solo? Right? I go 1, 2, 3. A solo story, and then Rogue One, and then 4, 5, 6, and maybe some comics in between where, because they have a good little Darth Vader comic run that I really enjoy, that I wouldn't mind, sharing, reading with somebody. That's cool. And I would end it there. I would not do anything. I'm never gonna show anybody the Disney whatever, the Disney trilogy, whatever you want to call it. That's not my dude. I will not fuck with that, and I will not show anybody that.
So not even if you gave them the choice of seeing failure first and then what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, damn. Strong statements.
Yeah,
strong
because I
statements.
still feel like that's gonna be. It's not, but like I'd have to go and buy those movies because I don't own them. Or I'd have to log into Disney Plus, which I don't have.
Right.
And then I have to show them that, which counts as a view, or they're getting some type of revenue off of me. I do not want that.
My man has got strong convictions. So Disney, step your game up.
I did watch Black Panther. I had to watch Black Panther. I did watch that one. And
Didn't you watch Endgame?
Mm-mm.
You didn't watch Endgame?
I didn't watch Endgame. I watched Infinity War, which I still don't think was that good, honestly.
No. Compared to Endgame, though, like, yeah, I know. You're never gonna watch it.
I've seen clips on YouTube, on TikTok, so I've seen the clips.
The thing is, Infinity War is great because of what happens after in Endgame.
Okay.
That's the only reason why it's
Did
great.
you cry when Iron Man died?
Bro, he's a dad.
Oh, so you did.
To a little girl.
That's crazy.
I love you 3,000, bro.
That shit don't hit at all for me.
Oh God,
Okay. You know what made me cry?
felt that,
You know what made me cry more than that? When Superman dies. That made me cry more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't cry with Superman.
Yeah, I did. Why? I don't know. I'm not even a Superman fan like that. But when that boy went flying into Doomsday and got stabbed right in the heart, I was, wow. It wasn't like, but it was more like, you know what I'm saying? I will say this: the movie that made me cry most recently, that made me cry the most, is this last James Bond movie.
I haven't watched it.
Oh my gosh! If I Love You 3000 made you cry, this is gonna make you bawl.
What's the hardest you've ever cried on a movie?
A Knight's Tale.
A Knight's Tale?
A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. Hold on.
Is that the one we watched with Jalissa?
Yeah, I think so.
Your sister?
Mm-hmm.
It was a medieval type of thing.
Yeah.
We did see it. Oh, that was good.
When he comes home and his dad is blind, and he was like, I have word of your son.
Stop.
And then he's like, you have word of William? Does he live? Oh. And I was like, he told his dad, he does. And he was like, did he change his stars and follow his footsteps home? I was like, oh, fuck no. I said, yes, he did. I was like, oh, bro. And then at the end, when he's going against Adamar, and he has no fucking armor on, he has nothing on his face, he literally has the fucking lance fucking gripped onto his hand, and he's riding, he's like, William, and fucking, oh, that one and Crash. Crash makes me cry every single time.
Bandicoot?
Oh no, bro. You haven't seen it because it'll make you cry. Michael Pena used to live in a bad neighborhood. And his daughter would
Wait a minute. I have watched this. I watched it when I was dating a nurse girl.
Bro.
I did watch this.
Bro. That right there, bro. Oh my gosh. His daughter. He gave his daughter an imaginary, fake, does not exist, bulletproof cloak that a fairy gave him when he was a kid. That did not exist, right? His daughter was so afraid of guns that he said, oh, what? I got you, don't worry. Fake throws a cloak on her. Fake ties the greatest fake tie bow of all time. Whoop, ties it. And then, like, he even starts to water in his eyes and says, now you're safe. Nothing can hurt you, right? My man's is coming home from a hard day of work because he Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? We work like that.
Oh, stop.
The boy comes in. Daughter's like, Mom, he doesn't have it. And she's like, what are you doing? She doesn't have what? What are you talking about? And she runs out there. Daddy. And this homeboy is getting held at gunpoint. And she jumps in the way and hugs him. And he gives the greatest silent scream of all time. And then she was like, I love you, Daddy. I'll protect you. And I was like, I'm fucking done, bro. I'm done. And bro, I had to go through with it for the pod, bro. For the pod. One of us had to shed the tears.
Oh, God. I'm easy to shed tears. I shed tears like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because it was your daughter, though. And that right there, every time I watch it.
You know what? I'm sadistic.
Yeah.
Because I will watch stuff like that constantly.
Okay, hold on. I got another one. This one also is up there. Bing Bong. When my nigga Bing Bong died in that Inside Out.
I never seen it. Oh wait! Inside Out, the Pixar movie?
Yeah. Oh no! Take her to the moon for me, bro. First off, we were at church, right? And he's like, they're singing whatever song, blah 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 blah, right? And they're not making it up. They fall back down, and then they're like singing the song, blah, blah, blah. They don't do it. And then my boy said, I ain't gonna make it. I'm holding us back. I'm too much weight. I gotta take one for the team. She starts singing. She's singing her fucking heart out. Blah, 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 blah. And then she fucking realizes that, oh boy, not even on the fucking thingy-mabobby no more. And then he says, take her to the moon for me. And the movie fucking stopped playing, bro, in church. I was crying. I was like, and then the movie stopped. And I was like, excuse me. Right, I had to pretend like I was choking or something. I said, someone give me some water, please. I was so done, bro. I was so done.
I never learned my lesson. Every time you do something funny, I still take
a hit of the salt.
Oh man, you know what's a really strong one for me? So growing up, I was a big fan of Chasing Amy.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite movies of all time.
Right.
You know me. Who knows me knows me. I'm very easily emotional. I attach very easy. I'm a CLB.
He is. Aside from the original CLB, you are the CLB.
For those that don't know what CLB is, it's Certified Lover Boy. And Chasing Amy was like one of those movies where it's like it was very progressive for its time as far as like
CLBs unite.
As far as like the themes and the things that they talk about and what's being addressed in the story and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Jay and Silent Bob reboot happened,
oh yeah, good one.
That Ben Affleck scene with the daughter and like if you know anything about Jay and Silent Bob, like they cast a lot of inside people.
Inside job.
So in the movie, spoiler alert, Jay is the father to Millie, which is in real life the daughter of Kevin Smith. So in the movie they're playing each other's parent, like, so they switch spots basically. Millie instead of Kevin Smith is Jay. So when you get to let's say the ending sequence, like one of the final acts, like second to last final act, you see Ben Affleck show up, and Jay's actual daughter in real life is Ben's daughter, who he named Amy. Because towards the end of Chasing Amy, like the big like axe drop was when Silent Bob, played by Kevin Smith, lets his words finally come out. If you don't know Jay and Silent Bob doesn't talk, but when he does, he talks. And so the whole crux of the story that Silent Bob was telling was that he had an Amy. His was an actual girl named Amy. But Holden, played by Ben Affleck, wrote that basis of Chasing Amy based on Alyssa, which was the girl that he was in love with in Chasing Amy. And when they grew up 25 years later, Alyssa and her new partner, they want to have a kid. Since they're a lesbian couple, they really have to go outside source. But they chose Ben because they've known him the longest and whatever. And his movie, or his book, his comic book, ended up selling well, and it was called Chasing Amy. And then now, as he got older, his daughter, who he named Amy, has become that part where he's like, he finally finds something that he can live out of. Like he's now a dad, so he has to drop everything else. He's now the dad, and everything that he's been working for and looking towards, he's finally found in his daughter. And in lieu of all that, now he's the one chasing Amy, literally, because she's still a little tiny toddler. You know how they roll him around and start. So, and I want to play I want to play.
Not yet.
I want to play that clip so bad.
Yeah.
So you guys can understand the context, but it's just so.
We're trying to make money.
It's so heartwarming, and I don't know, shit like that just gets to me. Anything that has to do with a father and daughter, because of my situation, for those that know. And Clannad, same thing.
Hey.
James talking about reboot, same thing. Chasing Amy, similar thing. So things like that. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
To finish it off, because you brought up one of my favorite underrated actors, Michael Pena.
Oh, bro, that's my favorite actor.
What is your favorite Michael Pena movie?
Ooh, fuck, bro. End of Watch, bro.
End of Watch?
End of Watch. Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena.
My favorite I think it's Extinction.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that makes sense for you. Yeah.
Because I'm a whole sci-fi freak.
Yeah.
I love like futuristic shit, like Blade Runner and the what was that one movie? For some reason, Mirror's Edge is coming to my head, but that's not it. But it has something to do something flux.
Aeon Flux.
Aeon Flux. Yeah, so shit like that, right?
Okay.
That's like my favorite type of thing to like fantasize about.
Women.
That too. But him in Extinction, that's the first time I personally have seen him in the main role.
Okay.
Because I'm not a movie buff like you are.
Gotcha.
But the movies that I have seen about Michael Pena, he's always great in them.
Mm-hmm.
But Extinction was the first movie that I saw him play the leading man.
Yeah.
And a really good leading man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was so good. And he's funny as hell.
Yes.
And Latino.
Let him know.
Well,
Let him know.
we have come to our conclusion. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
We do.
Well, you'll see us Sunday.
Yeah.
And this time for sure, we have clips coming up.
For sure.
Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to be rigorously working on this.
Yep.
That's why we're recording.
Yep.
So, thank y'all very much. Any last words?
That's it.
Pepsi Boys out.
Pepsi Boys out. Let's go.